Do you know why I am?
Why?
I'm sorry to this man.
Oh God! Oh, it's so good. That's one of those. It's gonna live forever.
Classic Kiki.
It's gonna live forever.
Reinvigorated her career, in my opinion.
Oh, it did.
I'm sure it will in the years to come as well. But
yeah.
BTS back at it again. What are they doing?
They're on the Tonight Show.
Woo!
Very excited.
Jimmy Fallon.
He's giving them
Preferred BTS host, in my opinion.
I think so as well. Yeah, you know, absolutely.
For sure.
I think he gets along with them well. He knows all their names, unlike James Corden.
That's a good one when you know their names.
Yeah.
But this one, he did a unique case for them.
Yeah,
he doesn't normally do this type of stuff with his guests ever, but I don't think did a studio show for them at all, and it was basically all segments of them being on the train at certain Katz's Deli. We went there. It's good. It's good food. Very big sandwiches. But yeah, he did a unique approach to their specific show with BTS. Yeah. I think this is the third time they've been on the show. Second time.
Second. I think maybe third. Maybe second or third.
I think maybe third. But this is them performing at Grand Central Station.
Yeah. Mad. Like,
that's
what a
crazy.
place.
I don't know if this is like in the day and they've cordoned off part of the station. Or if they've just shut down the station.
Well, the thing is, it's such a busy station.
Yeah, it's a huge
for option one, station. There'd be too many people around. But because there's so many people around, how would you shut down the station?
Yeah.
Because it's so central.
I think it basically runs all day almost, I think. Yeah. Like, it runs a lot of the day, so unless they did it in those couple hours where it gets cleaned and it's shut. I don't know. But this is the first performance video I guess we've seen of it. The MV was, well, not really MV, the film that they made was sick.
Come Prima. It was amazing.
Apparently there is a MV coming as well.
Yeah, on the way.
But let's get to this anyway. Maybe there'll be some extra spice in there.
Hope so.
So let's get to it. Let's go.
They are a groundbreaking global phenomenon who are here in Grand Central Terminal tonight for a historic
performance. Tonight.
Wait,
is it?
On from their new album.
Oh, maybe it closes in the evenings then.
Give it up for
I don't know.
Wow, it's so mad to look at it empty.
India, it's closed, Indy.
Wow,
it's full.
Big.
They're the whole thing.
Whoa, that's mad.
The train times are changing on the side. That's mad. What?
That's...
Do you remember looking up the ceiling?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they're singing.
Oh, they're singing live?
I can hear a backing track and them.
Ah.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah.
Oh!
Look at my feet, look down.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I think these are the same dancers.
This is the exact same dance crew.
Wow.
All of them.
No one does that. I remember a couple of their faces.
Yeah. I remember the girl at the beginning as well.
Wow.
Oh, look at you. Oh my god.
Spice.
That dance, honestly.
Crazy they shut it down.
Seeing it empty is actually mad.
Oh, they're not actually playing the drums.
Oh, no.
Okay, but it's the choreo part of the choreo.
I like it. It looks sick.
It does.
Oh my god, the dancer just came off from like off stage. They literally, because it's so big.
You see that? Wow. I'm a fighter.
Look at that shoulder shrug. Get that off the shoulders. So good.
on fire. Oh, the jump.
Oh, and now the dance break.
Oh, they're gonna do the dance break.
They
you
must.
think?
They have to.
Yeah.
Too iconic. Oh.
There's something
Look
mad
at
about this.
that, like, ooh.
I don't like how Jin was just dissing, like not
But
included.
no, but he
in
takes
this.
center, like,
I know he
now,
does right now.
right?
Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah, are they yelling? And
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, was that a dab? Was that like
I
4
think that,
dabs?
yeah, it looks a bit
Still
like
going.
it. Oh, they've actually got a proper marching band now. They've got all these other instruments.
Oh,
They just pop. Wow, yeah. Oh, that's them dropping on their drumsticks.
Love
Wow.
Wow!
Oh, that's Jim.
Oh, that's Jimmy.
Oh,
Grand
Oh, shit, they're
Central
on the
Terminal,
floor.
Map of the soul, 7 is
Exhausted,
out
Yeah, they
there.
look
man.
exhausted.
We'll be right back. That was amazing.
God.
whoa. There you go. See, I feel this is genuine.
Yeah. They
And
actually
Jimin's
look-
his favourite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him
Hey,
with
Jimmy, I'm Jimin. That classic.
classic.
Wow.
Classic.
That was mad.
You know what? Incredible they actually got Grand Central empty for this.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that.
Maybe,
don't know what
maybe
strings were
actually,
pulled.
Maybe it actually has a closing time and we just didn't know.
Yeah, well, we didn't go there at 11:30
no,
at night, did we?
We went there in like morning or
Midday, yeah.
afternoon.
But man, a lot of stuff here. I'll start off with, you know, with the song itself and the performance. Normally with a song, there's like an instant which like stands out completely. And I'm like, that's my favorite part of the song.
Yeah.
The whole song is my favorite part of the song.
I'd agree with you.
It's very hard to get that, even
I
with
think,
K-pop and even with BTS, where every aspect of the song I love, and there's
Yes.
not even, even though I love it, there's a specific part which stands out. The whole thing just eclipses everything.
I think it's so well put together with the song, the choreo, everything, including even like just the details when the backup dancers
all the
then
same.
started like
But all the back dancers are the
they're
same.
all
No
the
one
same,
does
which
that.
is amazing. But also when they were like doing the cheers themselves, like that's just so it's
Intimate,
yeah,
in a way.
It's a
Yeah.
really amazing thing. But I do think I do have a favorite part of the song. I think you
Yeah.
can probably guess which part it is.
It's Jungkook's part.
No,
where
it's
he goes
it's
high.
not. Those are amazing notes.
If it's not that, then it's one of these next two parts I'm going to say.
Okay, go on.
It's either J-Hope's part or it's Suga's part. It's one of those two then, isn't it? It's not. I was like, I was sure it was probably going to be the J-Hope's or
No,
Suga's.
actually, it's the lull. It's when RM does his rap because it's
At the start. I
right
like
at the
that.
start.
I like that.
It's such a
I've been
smooth...
going to that for the last couple of days, you know.
It's
like
so
crouching down
Yeah.
and being like
literally. I see him around the house, but like looking
looking about.
down.
But that's the thing though, the dance as well. I don't know how they do it, but there's a distinct freeness to how they're dancing.
Yeah.
Even though it's choreoed, right? Because it feels almost like they're just dancing and making up while they're dancing. It feels genuine, even though it's completely choreoed.
I think
Like when Jimin is like doing his thing in the dance break, and the others as well.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it's choreoed. It feels like they're just doing shit.
I think what it is now, it's something I read about like J-Hope and Jimin specifically, is people say that when they learn choreography, they Jiminify it and J-Hope-fy it. But I think now all of them are such amazing dancers that they all Sugar-fy, RM-fy their moves and the way that they do their movements, that it still looks very individual, even though it's all the same choreo. And very in
little
sync.
tilts to it.
There's like the nuanced differences that they put in themselves, which is their own
Stamp.
characters.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that's maybe what makes it feel so just like off the bat.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is which makes it feel so unique
Really.
and stand outish, even though it's all predetermined. It doesn't feel predetermined,
No.
you know?
It doesn't feel
It feels ambiguous.
Yeah.
But it's all already done. Like, it's
honestly,
odd. It's
actually amazing.
Yeah.
Like, just their physicality when they're performing is something else. You can see it. And also, afterwards, they were like, on the floor. Well, actually, in some of their other performances, after like the Mama stage they did a couple months ago, they ended up with like, immediately they were all given oxygen tanks. Like
Whoa.
the
was
moment
there pollution or something?
No, this was I think it was in Seoul this year. The moment that it cut, they had like a 37-minute performance or something.
That's
the moment
why,
it cut.
man,
No,
yeah.
I understand, but they give it for 37 minutes, including the VR breaks and whatnot. They were all immediately given like oxygen just to really make sure that everything is okay. Because when you're giving it 110
all the time,
all for that long with no breaks.
Damn.
But that's what you do when you hone your craft and
Yeah.
you love to be on the stage and you love what you do. You're willing to go to those lengths, right?
True.
Which is so admirable.
It's true. But I think that's why people love them as well. They really do put everything into it. They don't leave anything out. You know, and I think that a lot of them have improved their dancing as well.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
seeing this specifically, like Jin, RM, those two, you know, just to pick those two out because they were
they had,
the
like,
least.
no, yeah.
It wasn't their most skilled area, I would say. Fairly.
Yeah, but now I would say they're good. They're good dancers.
They've actually improved significantly over the last 3, 4, 5 years.
That's what happens when you practice all the time and you're constantly learning choreo. They're actually able to grow as dancers and performers themselves, right? God, that was amazing.
Crazy. Thank you, Jimmy Fallon. You know, people will be like, oh, thank you. This took their team out of their way to produce this with BTS.
Yeah.
Like,
it's
that means something different to other things. It does.
It's really special.
It's not the norm. It's unique. It doesn't happen very often.
No.
I've never seen this ever.
They normally, when the Jimmy Fallon show does takeovers, normally it's for like film. So when the Avengers cast comes, or the cast of like some of the DC films come,
big stuff.
But it's never really for musical acts,
no.
and they don't ever take them out of the studio, really.
No.
Do they?
No.
So this is a really special thing.
But this is why when there was that thing with James Corden, he said he maybe was a bit racist, maybe. I've compared them to like the Avengers cast or something like that because they have that much significance in the world right now.
Absolutely.
Especially in pop culture. They just do. They're that influential at this moment in time. So it's odd seeing them and us comparing them to like Robert Downey Jr. Not to Robert Downey Jr. to Iron Man.
Yeah.
And Captain. Because we're not comparing them to
you're
the
right.
actors really. We're comparing them to the characters. Because that's the level they're on. They're not on Chris Hemsworth level. They're on Thor's level.
I didn't think about
it.
I didn't think about that until just now, but you're right.
It's true. They're not on the actors level. They're on the characters level.
Wow. Yeah.
Right? I think Anthony Mackie said something a couple years ago. He said at some type of Comic-Con, maybe 2-3 years ago, he said that comic book films are great. He's like, I'm in them, right? But he also said that because comic book films have got so big, it's caused actors to have less power in terms of the influence, the grip they have on the public. Because people are going to see the character of Captain America or the character of the Falcon. They're not going to see Chris Evans and Anthony Mackie. Whereas before, in the 70s, 80s and 90s, you would want to be like, I want to go see like that Will Smith film. Or that Arnold Schwarzenegger film.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be like, I want to go see Terminator. It's like, I want to go see Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that's a big thing, actually.
Right?
Yeah.
It's so true.
But I think with them, they still have the thing of, I'm doing it because I want to see them.
Yeah, I want to see BTS.
Yeah.
Which is different from that, isn't it? It's not the same thing. You're not comparing it in the same way.
It's not like for like exactly these days when maybe it used to be.
It used to be.
Yeah. Wow.
That's how important they are.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
That's a really good way of putting it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, thank you.
That's a really, wow.
That's genius right there.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. Anthony Mackie, thank you. Well, I thought... yeah, Anthony Mackie, you're a genius with that. But I added to it, alright?
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, this was great. But if you did enjoy this video, then please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to that channel down there. If you didn't, what will happen to them? Because I'm thinking of something. I'll let you go first.
Then you won't ever go to Grand Central Station when it's empty.
Wait, what?
I'm trying to think. I was just staring
If you don't subscribe, you'll never be on. Which means you're always off. And you don't want that. No one wants to always be off. Trust me, I've been there for about a year. not fun, not bueno, not good. So if you don't want that, then just subscribe anyway. But I've been NarendraTheComic.
I've been India.
You have been great, and we'll see you next time. That's tomorrow. If you don't know, make a video every single day. Been doing it for over 650 days, and we are not gonna stop till we get to the top. We're not stopping until we get to 10,000 subscribers. So the quicker you subscribe, the quicker we can get there, and the quicker
he can rest.
I can sleep. She gets sleep, which is good. At least one of us gets sleep. But yeah, that would be great. I'd love it. She'd love it.
You'd love it.
Yeah. So see you tomorrow, because I will indeed be here with some more quality shitty content. There we go. We're getting the hang of this. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I love it.
See you tomorrow. Oh my god.
Skadoosh. Sorry, but I love it.